against New Hampshire. What am I going to upset all 100 people that live there?
Perhaps.
All right. In the bottom right, tying this up, he is
SK Telecom T1 Rain.
And in the upper left, the only Terran here today. Will it end now, or does he move on? He is
My Insanity JAGJI.
Well, he's playing very well today. And if he takes out Rain, I really give him a big favorite versus Trap. Like, Trap's a very good player, but I feel like his style against jjakji's style is going to be a hard one to pull off correctly. Being kind of an aggressive Protoss that gets out of position, and that's normally how he loses. Like, jjakji's very good at trying to pull Protoss out of position, scanning observers, giving them a lack of information, and punishing them for it.
Yeah. Trap is kind of, well, it's funny because I really thought he was just going to lose the party, but I kind of feel like there's no way he's going to win this, but crazier things have happened.
No, totally.
You know?
It's not the biggest upset in the world. Trap is one of the world's best Protosses. It's just he's better in certain situations than others, and this group of 4 players doesn't really suit him as well, but he's showing strength. The thing is, who's going to go up to face him, jjakji or Rain? Now, jjakji looks like he's opening with a Reaper here. Rain, on the other hand, I'm pretty much sure he's going to open rather normally. You know, well, he does grab a second gas, so something could happen with that, especially since he has 3 probes on that first gas. If he does, like, some sort of all-in here, I'm going to be rather surprised, really. Like, sometimes you see this out of Protosses, and
well, Protoss is a race that you have to be able to mix stuff up with.
It's so true.
And even Rain, for that matter. You occasionally have to surprise somebody.
But I don't know, man. I feel like he should grind through this best of 3 against
Okay,
jjakji.
so here's a question, all right? Since we were talking about beaches earlier, and we have a little bit of downtime here.
Yes.
Okay, if you had to have a beach house,
yes,
anywhere in the world, okay, and let's not make it like, oh, but it's going to be cheaper for me to fly here. Okay, let's just assume, all right, you're a billionaire.
Okay, billionaire.
You're going to have a beach house.
Yes.
So top 3 places to have a beach house.
Top 3?
By the way, we've got an eBay being built over here where the Protoss wants to expand.
And that's a hidden pylon from Rain in his own natural, which is kind of neat. Not sure what that's for. This is actually, I feel like this is going to be a 1-base Immortal or something. Like, what am I?
It could be.
He's getting sentries. He's mining from 3 probes on each gas. He's not taking out the eBay.
It'd be funny if you let the eBay finish and he gets, like, armor or something. If I just get the eBay up fast enough, armor finishes before he can take it out.
Oh! He really wants to kill that, worse than I can even tell you. He wants that Reaper. And he's...
No! Oh,
no.
my God!
Okay, there it is.
Revenge of the Century. All right, answer my question about the beach houses.
Okay, Philippines is where I would really like a beach house.
That's a country. Anywhere in the Philippines specifically?
No, I'm not sure. I'd have to look into
research that. All right, next place.
The Galapagos Islands.
Are there a lot of inhabitants on the Galapagos?
No, I don't think there's any.
I was about to say.
But you asked me. You said anywhere.
All right, anywhere. All right.
And
Are those like the moon?
And the last place would definitely be... well, the moon actually does have seas, quote unquote. The big craters are called like mares, which is like, I believe that's like Latin or something for sea.
Mare?
Yeah, like Mare Imbrium is like one of the big craters, and like it's like anyways. I could say the moon technically here.
You could.
But I'll go ahead and say Antarctica.
Antarctica?
Yeah.
Wow, you really threw me for a curveball right there.
No, I just want to go to Antarctica real bad. Anyways, this game, I'm wondering if we're going to see like an Immortal push or something, right? It's kind of it's weird how this is opened, because it took forever for Rain to get his Nexus up. Like, look, that Nexus is still sitting there building. Okay, this...
Forge.
And a Colossus tech already.
So
okay, no, never mind. He is going to play normally here.
Yeah, this is definitely just a defensive game from Rain here.
That's like...
Going to go ahead and upgrade armor here.
Such a quick Colossus. That is really... well, I guess it's not that weird. It's just all his timings are a little bit shifted from a normal game because he didn't get the Zalt. He didn't take out the natural that quickly. The natural eBay.
Now, he didn't get to see that. Wait, did he just scan again? Wait.
He scanned there.
He has no idea.
And then he killed an observer. So yeah, he doesn't know actually which tech it is. When you see an armory that early, normally you're going to basically know. But he doesn't know 100%. Now he is moving out with this first poke, and obviously that's going to force a Nexus Cannon without any problem. In fact, he's going to have stim. With this many units, I could see him committing to this attack.
To the attack, yeah.
And if he commits to this attack, takes out the sentries, a few probes,
it's going to be bad
such
news
a good
bears.
slot. Yeah, Rain was not going to be happy about that. You know, he's even getting such quick Colossus, but this is a lot of units. You don't have to be afraid of the Nexus Cannon every time.
I think he is, though.
Yeah. Well, you know, he actually does have faith in getting those medevacs out and still getting damage done. Medevacs aren't. I
guess, you know, to be fair though, I mean, it probably is not worth it for him to risk.
No, it's
him running in there where if you could just play a normal game and be fine.
It's definitely a gamble. And he's got a little bit of a lead this game. He knows that. So there's one Colossus out. This could be just one Colossus into Psystorm. Those types of builds are coming back into style a little bit because of all the SCV pulls going on. And he's getting a rather quick Twilight with no second Colossus on the way. He's instead getting Observers. And that kind of makes some sense because this is so much of jjakji's TVP so far today has been based off killing Observers and being sneaky about where he goes in.
Yeah, that's very true. A scan here. And he's going to unload right over here at the pylon at the top. That will cause some of the Protoss Army to come back here and try to attack. Meanwhile, jjakji now going to move in here to the front.
And here we go. It looks like he does force the Nexus Cannon. In the meantime, microing around. There is a Photon Cannon here, which helps out quite a bit.
Oh, he got himself in a weird position there. I don't think he expected that Photon Cannon to be there.
Yeah, that was a really weird one, in fact.
I didn't expect it to be there either. I was kind of like, huh.
Whoa, look at this. Okay, so he still hasn't seen that tech, but when he was running that direction, Rain started shuttle speed, Warp Prism speed.
Warp Prism speed.
Because it's cheaper than the other upgrades. So he started that to fake that he was going Colossus, and then canceled it. He's going for charge. He's getting the Templar Archives. This is because he's seen the one Colossus.
He's transitioning into that build he was doing in game number 1, or the
well, he's going for the single Colossus to try to force Vikings, which are being made against one Colossus without range. You don't want a single Viking.
And he actually made a hallucinated Colossus down there.
Did he make a hallucination?
Yeah. I like
wow. Yeah, that's really smart. Okay. That's really smart.
Yeah, so
he's making this so well right now.
Rain is being so brainy right now. Oh! Takes out the Forge.
That's a strong kill. Very strong kill. But with the second one faked, if he just keeps... Yeah, look, he's making more and more Vikings.
Oh, this is so cool.
When you have a bunch of Vikings floating around against someone that has one unranged Colossus they literally do not care about, it's a trick. The Psystorm charge lot is just going to wreck you. Like, you're just going to be a big advantage for a long time.
Don't do it, jjakji. More and more gates coming up now. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's more forges. Excuse me. So he's going double forge now.
Yeah, he's got to catch up in those upgrades. That is the one area where he's really behind in. Rain continuing to make a bunch of units. We may see him do a little push because he knows that ghosts are going to be a little bit late. And jjakji looks like he's basically figured it out. I think he stopped at 4 Vikings. So that's quite nice.
And here's the Nexus. So they both eventually got onto 3 bases.
He did go up to 6 Vikings. Ooh, that's a little bit annoying.
Let's see if he can actually get up at 8.
That could be 6 more medevacs.
You guys are just now joining us. The Terran does not want to be making Vikings actually right now. Rain has tricked him into making Vikings because he faked a Colossus upgrade and meanwhile was making hallucinated Colossuses or Colossi.
A lot of mind games going on in this game now. A 3 medevac drop coming in, but we do have some units for Rain in that main base. A couple of High Templars, 5 Zealots, Mothership Core, and a cannon.
Oh!
Yeah, he's safe. Rain is basically safe everywhere, but we do have Mobius Reactor coming for jjakji, so he's going to be out on the map. He's going to have plenty of ghosts for some EMPs and snipes. When does Rain switch back into Colossus tech? Because if he can stay secure for a little bit and get back into Colossus tech, have 3 bases, both types of splash damage and reasonable upgrades, then Rain becomes almost invincible.
Well, right now, JOGUNSHOP is still in complete control of the map right now. In fact, going to tear down these rocks here in the center so we can have fluid movement to try to attack Rain anywhere here. As Artos has already pointed out, Rain's defense is like perfect.
You know, and yeah, he's buttoned up tight at the moment.
By the way, JOGUNSHOP's still making Vikings
and a second starport. So those are not going to be very useful, but he's getting Cloak for his Ghost, so I kind of understand what his thought process is in a certain way, but he definitely has been tricked even more than we thought. Looks like Colossus production going to start up again, so even though he was tricked, it's not going to actually end up mattering because there was no engagements.
Yeah, JOGUNSHOP just played the defense.
And you know what? This is going to come down to a very long game, I think, Tasis, unless someone screws up an engagement. Because with Cloak, Mass Vikings, you know, 2 types of splash for Protoss, that's when it starts getting long. It gets very technical. Do you kill all the observers? Do your ghosts hit the right EMPs and whatnot?
Man, these guys are not taking any risks here.
No, they both.
I mean,
they both want to go to Season 3 finals so badly. Ooh, that is a sneaky place. I'm using that one.
Yeah,
I've never set one of them.
Nag a medevac right there.
That's you come in from behind when they're going through into your third and everything. A storm from behind like that. Oh God, it's the most beautiful storm. They don't stem forward and run into you.
Now he's got what? Like, is that 10 Vikings?
It's 11 now.
11. Okay.
And he has 8 ghosts as well, so he's getting that very technical late-game army. Now, this is one of the hardest things to do in StarCraft 2, is actually control correctly a Viking ghost-based army in TVP.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of faith in many tiers.
Oh my God, that storm was so good. And a second storm there, not as good as the first, but a lot of damage just dealt there.
Yeah, that was
JOGUNSHOP not
awesome.
expecting to have that army over there. Ghosts are going to move out here. We're going to have snipes and EMPs. How effective will they be? Is there an observer over there to spot for this army, by the way?
Uh-oh. This is actually a big
observer?
issue. He's getting a lot of High Templars. This is so many High Templars going down right now. Now he's bringing the Vikings over to keep everything else back. There's not a lot of Stalkers in there. This third base is going to fall. And with it, much of Rain's chances to go to BlizzCon.
There's only one observer here in this game right now. No more Templars left. This Marine medevac army stimming. The Colossi being wiped out here by the Vikings, but is the ground army of Terran here just a little bit too small?
Well, with all those Cloak Ghosts, he's done a great job, and, well, it's just, there's too much here, Tasis. The amount of splash damage he was able to use was very minimal due to that Cloak.
Yeah.
He just didn't realize that Cloak was going to be out, which is kind of weird. That's something that definitely Terrans use a lot, but...
Wow, look at the supplies now, 81 to 144.
Well,
Rain
this is
on
not
two
something
base.
you come back from. Rain is dead already.
JOGUNSHOP is going to be taking a 4th here now.
Taking a 4th, walking in with... I mean, this is not going to get better, Tasis.
GG, wow.
JOGUNSHOP
Weird results today.
Yeah. I did not expect these two. One of them I would have been like, okay, but Trap versus JOGUNSHOP for the spot. Craziness.
Best of 5, Trap versus JOGUNSHOP. I'm giving this one to JOGUNSHOP, I think.
Me too.
The way he's playing against Rain, I have a hard time believing that Trap can...
He played fantastically there. It was really smart of him to get Cloak. He just walked right in. Rain was completely caught off guard by the Cloak, and when you lose the third, you're basically dead anyways. Like, even if he backed up and didn't lose any of his army, his chances to win go way down. You can still sometimes do it, but he wanted to like try to save some probes or something. It just nothing went right there for Rain. Good play by JOGUNSHOP.
Really nicely done by JOGUNSHOP. Now remember, it was 3 Protosses today and 1 Terran. Our Terran's already won, and I got to say, the way that JOGUNSHOP's playing, the fact that he only had to prepare for 1 matchup, I think he's primed to win.
And you know what? It's too bad. Rain had a serious shot at getting to BlizzCon this year. I think he's ranked like 20th right now in the world for WCS points, and he just needed to hit a top 8 for 100% chance to go. Didn't quite do it. So goodbye,
Unfortunately
Rain.
not.
You are not going to be the world champion. Neither is the defending champion parting. The Protoss chances going down the tubes.
Surprising results today. We're going to take a short little break. When we get back, we're going to have a best of 5 between Trap and JOGUNSHOP.